I've been working with executives, managers, supervisors, and other forms of leaders for over 11 years now. I've discovered a hidden element that most leaders are unaware of. I call this the leadership ego. It is vital for leaders to have it, but can be detrimental if they have too much of it. It exists because as leaders, we have to make decisions, set missions and targets, make tough choices when others may not be willing to. We take risks, and ultimately, we have to lead. The leadership ego protects our internal self, our confidence, which enables us to do what it takes to be a leader. It can be tricky to keep our leadership ego in balance. We don't want too little, and we don't want too much. If we have too little, we end up with a fragile leader or one stuck in indecision. This leader may feel like an absent seat when it comes to any leadership movement or tough decisions. They may shy away or even quit. If we have too much of that leadership ego, we become a blind leader, potentially building a house of cards. We run the risk of becoming like the emperor in the book, The Emperor's New Clothes. It's easy for this type of leader to avoid and become deaf to constructive feedback. The most common consequences is the damage to employees' engagement and morale. Not only does it affect employees and the workplace, it also affects you and potential growth. You are creating a ceiling to your own leadership development. When we have just enough of that leadership ego, you'll find a leader ready to take on challenges, ready to adapt, resilient, and ready to do what it takes to build teams and solid structures around them. A simple way to assess your own leadership ego is to take a look at how you respond to constructive feedback. When you get the feedback, does it crush you and make you want to run away from being a leader? That would mean you have too little. Does the feedback cause you to blame others, deny, get defensive, become avoidant of the source, and just keep plowing forward? If that's the situation, then you definitely have too much. However, if you get the feedback, assess it, look for ways to grow and adjust the course accordingly, while moving forward, you're probably in that sweet spot. In MI Lead, we often work with leaders to find that right balance. We provide leadership coaching and training on how to assess where you are at in your leadership ego. We support leaders in learning how to receive and evoke constructive feedback. We provide tools to boost staff engagement. MI Lead is about helping systems improve, keeping creativity and momentum alive across the team. In MI Lead, we often work with leaders to find that right balance. It can make a powerful difference.